TED Talks are just horoscopes for people that think that they're too smart for horoscopes. In the year 2012, TED posted a video by Keith Chen, Can the Language That You Speak Affect Your Ability to Save Money? In it, he argues that speakers of languages that do not have an explicit future tense are more likely to save a larger proportion of their income and make better long-term health decisions with regards to smoking, obesity, etc. The argument being that languages with an explicit grammatical future tense, either through a verb conjugation like in French, or through the use of modal verbs like English's will, they encourage speakers of those languages to view the future as more distant. And thus, any action you take now that has a future benefit becomes less appealing because it psychologically seems farther away. This contrasts with a language like Chinese, which does not have an explicit grammatical future tense. The way that you say verbs happening now and the way that you say verbs happening in the future are the exact same. So instead of saying, I am going to go to the store tomorrow, you simply say, I go to the store tomorrow. If you saw my video from yesterday about the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, alarm bells should be going off in your head. While it is true that languages can make subtle changes to the way that you think of the world, the effects tend to be very limited and easily overcome with training or critical thought. It doesn't help that Chen's own presentation contains some questionable elements. French is rightly pointed out as having future tense, and yet countries like Luxembourg, Belgium, and Switzerland, which, among other languages, do speak French, are marked as not having future tense. Furthermore, languages like German and Swedish are marked as not having future tense, even though they employ auxiliary verbs to denote actions happening in the future, which is not a world away from how English uses will. The 2015 paper Future Tense and Economic Decisions Controlling for Cultural Evolution, of which Chen is a co-author, found that when you control for the shared culture and history and evolution of these countries and languages, the effect of language on future decisions becomes no longer statistically significant. And yet, almost a decade and a half later, I am still being sent this TED Talk.